A shooting in Pine Bluff early this morning left a man dead and 2 paramedics injured. THV 11's Mercedes McKay spoke with police about what happened.
Around 4:30 on Thursday morning, police were called to the scene here on West 23rd Avenue, a scene that has left many in the Pine Bluff community shocked and in mourning.
Get woken up with a call like that out of a dead sleep, you just never expect to have a phone call like that.
2 paramedics were shot early Thursday morning when responding to what they thought was an orthopedic injury. While in the ambulance with the woman, police say her boyfriend walked up and became aggressive.
While they were treating their patient, the suspect approached the medics, it's my understanding, and there was some type of altercation that continued to de-escalate until eventually shots were fired.
The boyfriend, 22-year-old Kevin Curl Jr., allegedly pulled out a gun and fired. Both medics, Joshua Godfrey and John Spriggs Sr., suffered multiple gunshot wounds. One of the medics fired back, hitting and killing Curl Jr.
There's no reason, there's no lawful or ethical reason to attack a paramedic or a medic doing their job.
Josh Bishop, CEO of Emergency Ambulance Service, says his 2 employees were both in surgery on Thursday morning and were stable.
It's a very tough day, a day nobody can plan for, definitely no one expects to ever have to deal with.
Bishop says this heartbreaking day doesn't shake their dedication to the community.
We're not going to let this incident deter us from giving the best health care we can to all the residents of Pine Bluff and Jefferson County.
But for those familiar with Curl Jr., the actions don't describe the man they knew. Annette Dove met him 6 years ago when he joined her mentoring program.
Always yes ma'am, no ma'am, would help out whenever I asked him to.
She hopes Curl Jr.'s legacy isn't defined with his last moments on Earth.
I would like for him to be remembered as a young man that struggled but wanted to be something in his life.
This is still an ongoing investigation. Make sure you keep up with all the updates on THV11.com. In Pine Bluff, Mercedes McKay, THV11 News.
Bishop says it's too early on to say for sure, but there's a chance they may adjust some protocols for the future. When asked if the paramedics were allowed to be armed, Bishop says he can't go into specifics regarding internal policies.